Thursday of a new week. All right, so today you're going to need a strap. So grab a strap if you have a yoga strap, or a belt, or like a bathrobe belt, just something that you can use. And it doesn't have to be stretchy like this, just you just need a belt, a strap, something to use. And then your blocks, of course. So go ahead, have that strap right next to you. And sitting on the front edge of our here. Okay. So sitting the front edge of the chair, strap is right by you. Sit that up tall. Oh. Roll the shoulders back. Good, good, good. And roll that forward. Good, shrug the shoulders up. And then release that down. And shrug that up. And release that down. Good, drop your chin to chest. And lift the eyes to sky. And chin to chest. And eyes to sky. Head to center, look to the right. And look to the left. Look right. And look left. Good, back to center. Let's go ahead and inhale, sweep our arms up. And exhale, press the arms away. And one more time, inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, press those arms away. Good, grab your strap. And go ahead and take your strap out in front of you. Just gonna take it right here. And you can have it narrow or wide. We're going to just take that strap over and over. So if you need more space behind you for your chair, go ahead and do that. So we're just going to take this back, and you can take that as low as you want and then over. So just taking it behind you, trying not to bend those elbows too much. If you want it narrow, like the narrower it is, the harder it is. So the wider it is, the more opening it is for your arms. So just taking that front and back. Good, nice and big, front and back. So this week, last week we focused on eagle. This week we're going to focus on upper body and core. So doing a little arm stuff today. Taking this back and front, just keep going. Those shoulders are getting warmed up. Building some heat in those shoulders. Good. And taking that back and forward and back and forward. Good. You can roll those shoulders out. Keep the strap. We're going to take the strap and we're going to take it right here like this, and we're going to bring it behind us. Go ahead, take that. You're holding onto the strap, and we're just going to take our arm right to our spine right here. So we've got our hand right to our spine and just taking that hand down to the base of the neck. If you want, you can try and reach those fingers towards one another, but right now we're just focusing on like getting the tricep of that left arm, waking that up a little bit, holding that here. And then go ahead and take this wide again, and let's take it to the other side. And taking that left arm to that low back, right arm behind that neck. Just holding that here. Oh, that feels good. And then take that again. Let's go to the other side. Right there. And then take it to the other side. So it's almost, we're going to like add a little speed to it in just a second. So now we're going to go side to side. And side to side. And one more time each side. Good. And good. Bring that back to center. Bring it back to front. And let's go front and back again. So take that behind and front and behind and front. And if your shoulders are burning, yay, that's good. Take it back in front, behind, and front. Good. You can take that and release that. Roll those shoulders out and roll that forward. Good. Sweep our arms up nice and big. Inhale. And exhale, press that out. And inhale, sweep it up. As we exhale, let's either clasp the hands behind or reach for the back of the chair. So whatever is working for your shoulders today, wherever your flexibility is, wherever your shoulders are able to open up. So we've got that. Hands behind, and you take your chin to your chest. And then lift those eyes to the sky. Take the chin to the chest. And eyes to the sky. Head back to neutral. Let's bend our elbows or release that from the chair. And then we're going to take both of our hands clasped together over to the right waist and take our elbow back. And then release that. Let's take that right arm across in the front. So just holding on the forearm, not on the elbow or the wrist. So no joint. Hold the forearm. And then release. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, press that down. And again, inhale, sweep up. Let's clasp hands behind us again or reach for the back of the chair. So opening that up. Once you've got that open, go ahead and drop that chin to chest. And take the eyes to sky. Drop chin to chest again. And take eyes to sky. Head back to neutral. Bend at those elbows or release that chair. And then take our hands over to the left waist. Elbow goes back. And then release that. Take that left arm across in front. Again, grabbing on the forearm. And then bring that back to center. Take both of our hands out in front of us. We've got those stop hands. Take our fingers down and then fingers up. Fingers go down and fingers go up. Rotate those wrists and rotate them the other way. So we're still far away from the back of our chair. That means you're having to sit up and use your core right here. Go ahead and stop those hands again. Let's take our right palm up and let's pull those fingers back. Good, take it to the other side. Pull those fingers back. And then release that. Take both of our palms up. And we've got our shoulders, hands like right in line. So we're lifted here. We're not too high. We're not too low. We've got that right center. And we're going to make fists and we're going to bring that into our shoulders. So bringing it into a bicep and then taking this out. So let's bring this in for 8 and out. 7, I think the real work here is holding those arms up. Here's 6 and out. It's 5 and out. 4 and out, 3 and out, 2 and out, and last 1 out. Don't let it go down. Take it out right here. So you can see those arms in peripheral. Bring this in and out. Let's go 8 here. Go for 8 and out, 7 and out, 6 and out, 5 and out, 4 and out, 3 and out. It's 2 and out, and last 1 out and hold. You can release those hands, palms facing up, and then let's turn our palms down. And we're going to go just down a little bit and then bring it back up. So take it down just a little bit, bring it back up. So you've got to really, really control that and bring that back up. So we're not giving ourselves any rest yet. We're still building up the warmth in those arm muscles. Lift that back up, take it down, and lift it back up, take it down, lift it back up, and take it down, and lift it back up. Now take it down very slow. You get to take it all the way down right here. Oh, yeah, feel that blood go back to those fingers. Roll the shoulders back and roll that forward. Good, shake that out. Sweep our arms up nice and big. And exhale it out. Inhale, sweep this up. And exhale it out. Good. You can scoot back a tiny bit, not all the way though, but just a little bit if you scooted way forward for the arm thing. So you're scooting back just a little bit. You can get your blocks ready for our seated sun salutation. So have those closed and still have that strap close to you too, just within arm's length. So if you need to grab it. All right. So sitting up tall, let's inhale, sweep our arms up big, and let's go ahead and dive it down and over right here. So we've got our hands on our blocks, chest is resting on those thighs, or if you would like, you can have a blanket pillow on those thighs and chest can rest there. But we're going to press into our blocks, lengthen through the spine. So lengthen from that tailbone through the crown of the head. Nice long spine right here. And then release this back into forward fold. Let's add the breath. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale. It's a good back opener. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Hold this lengthening. And then you can exhale while we're holding. Hold this here, hold this here. And then kind of release it halfway so that your hands can be flat onto the blocks. And let's lift our left arm up. Actually, let's go to low rib first. So let's take our hand to low rib, twist open, ooh, to the left. Very nice. Breathing in this twist, and you can feel that. If you breathe very deep, you can feel it into your low back, mid back. And then bring this back, hand back to the block and forward fold. Relax that here just for a second. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Hold this here. You can exhale while we're holding that lengthening. You can flatten those hands back into the block. And let's take our right hand to that lowest rib and twist open to the right. Breathing deeply here. And trying to keep that opposite, I forgot the other side, trying to keep that opposite glute down. So we're keeping that right glute down on the floor or down on the chair. Twisting that, twisting that. And then release that forward fold. Relax that head and neck just for a second. And inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up nice and big. Bring hands to prayer, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through spine. Let's hold this here. You can let that air out while we're lengthening. Press our right hand back into that block. And now let's go ahead and lift that left arm up. Big twist. And breathe. Bring this back to center. Release that forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up big. Bring hands to prayer. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. You can exhale while we're here. Take that left hand, press into block. Right arm twists up. Breathing here. And then release this into forward fold. Relax that head and neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up big. Bring hands to prayer, hands to heart. Exhale. Inhale, lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Bring hands to prayer. Exhale, hands to heart. Hold here, hands to heart. Take our shoulders, roll them down and back. Sit it up tall, and let's go ahead and hinge this forward. So hinging forward, hands to heart. Let's take our right elbow, right tricep to our left thigh. So go ahead and do a seated spinal twist here. You can almost, if you want to get an even deeper twist, think about hooking the bottom of the elbow or the top of the elbow, the tricep, right to the outside of your left knee. And then you can get a really, really bigger stretch in the shoulders, shoulder blades, waist, low back. Not forgetting to do that deep breathing. That's gonna open and expand and then release a lot of tension, keeping those muscles warm. Bring this back to center, sweep our arms up nice and big. Inhale, go and dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Bring hands to prayer. Exhale, hands to heart. Hold here. Shoulders roll down and back. Sit this up tall. And let's hinge this forward. Take it to the other side. So let's take our left elbow, left tricep to that right thigh. And breathe. And then bring this back to center, sweep our arms up. Dive this down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then release that. If you've got your strap on the floor, grab that with your hands. Go ahead and bring ourselves up. Let's take that strap out in front of us. And we're going to do just like we did at the beginning of class, the warm up. We're going to take it back and take it front. And take it back. And maybe now that the body's warmed up, your arms are able to get a little bit more extension, a little bit more rotation. Taking that back and taking that forward. And take that back and take that forward, back and forward. Good, let's bring it right here and we're gonna take it diagonal. So let's take this behind us diagonal and let's get the tricep bicep thing going here again. So we're gonna take this and then take it around. And we'll do this a few times on each side. So taking that around and around and around and around. Good. Bring this back to center and then go ahead and release that down. Sweep our arms up, not giving them much of a rest. Let's take our right hand to the right side of the chair and let's reach it over. Breathing that here. From here, let's take our left hand to the outside of our right thigh. Take our right hand behind us and spinal twist or regular seated twist. Breathe, breathe, breathe here. Good. Bring it back to center. Sweep our arms up. Inhale. As you exhale, drop that left hand to the left side of the chair. Let's reach over with that right arm. Take our right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Left hand reaches for behind the chair. Seated twist here. Breathe deeply. Good, and then bring this back to center. Roll the shoulders back and roll that forward. Very nice. Let's scoot it back, but not all the way yet. But now you can scoot it back almost all the way so that we're going to get that core involved. And again, have that strap close to where you can grab it off of the floor. But sitting up tall, let's go into our staff pose first. Let's lift our right leg, lift our left leg, flex through our feet, sit on those sits bones right here, and lengthen up through our arms. So everything's flexed here, super, super flexed feet. Imagining those toes are trying to get towards the shins, holding this here. Inhale deeply and let that air out. Let's go 3 more times. Inhale and exhale And inhale. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, release our arms down and let's go ahead and release that left leg. Actually, release the right leg too, sorry. I should have had you have the strap like on your lap next to you because we're gonna use that. So once you grab your strap, bring your right leg back up. And then we're going to bring our right leg in. Give that a big hug right here. And you can lean back against the chair now. And then because you've got that foot up, go ahead and take your strap right underneath your foot. And we're going to press this out. Now, you really want to, like, you're thinking about, oh, I can lean against the back of the chair. Don't lean against the back of the chair. Just sit up tall with the chair behind you. And you've got that strap around the foot, pressing our left foot into the floor. Let's go ahead and use our arms to lift our leg up. Go ahead and lift that, flexing that foot, holding this here. And you get a super deep stretch in the hamstring and the calf. Not lifting that. And go ahead and, if you can, point that toe a little bit and flex that foot. And point that toe and flex that foot. Holding, holding. Breathe it here. Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Good. Now you can bring that leg back in and put that strap. Or you can grab it again. Over your leg. But holding that leg in, let's wrap our left arm around our right and twist it to the left. Back to center, twist it to the left. And back to center. Piriformis, so figure four, let's take our right foot onto that left thigh or right ankle onto that left thigh. Sit this up tall. And right there, nice and tall. And go ahead and begin to hinge forward. So taking your time here, breathing here, taking that hinge. This is your pre-hinge, just trying to see where your body is going to go today. Maybe getting it as far as you can go without the shoulders rounding. And then let's go ahead and sit it up tall. So sit up tall, inhale. And exhale, lean it forward. Inhale again, sit it up tall. And exhale, lean it forward. Try and go a tiny bit further this time. Inhale, sit it tall. And exhale a little bit further. And one more time. Inhale, sit it tall. And exhale, hinge it forward. Hold this hinge. Breathing normally right here just for a moment. And then back up tall. Good. Take our right foot to the corner of that chair. Take our left arm around. Reach that right hand back. Twist here. And center and twist to the other side. Twisting to the left. And center. Good. You can go ahead and uncross that. Shake that out. Let's take our left leg up. So flex through that foot. And have your strap close. And then let's go ahead and bring our left leg in. So give that a nice big hug right here. Wake up the hip flexor a little bit. And then let's go ahead and take that strap around that underneath of that left foot, and you can press that left leg out and using those arms to lift, using the arms and the strap to lift that leg up. Feel a really good stretch in the calf, the hamstring, the hip. Remembering not to lean way back into the chair, but to use your core here, having to use your core to lift that as well. So inhale deep and exhale it out. And inhale deep. And exhale it out. Inhale deep. And exhale it. One more time, inhale deep. And exhale. Good. And you can release that. Bring that in. Now you can put the strap off to the side just a little bit. Wrap our right arm around our left. And let's go ahead and twist to the left. And then twist in towards the right. Back to center, take piriformis, figure 4. So left foot, left ankle to that right thigh. And sitting up tall and normal breathing right now, just to see where you can go on this side, getting yourself ready for when we do the deeper breathing on this, finding where you can go before those shoulders round today. And every day is different. So you may be able to go super far today or not. Just listening to your body. Go ahead and sit this up. Inhale it deep. And exhale, hinge it forward. Sit it up, inhale. And exhale, hinge forward a little bit further if you can. Inhale, sit it up. And exhale, hinge. And inhale, sit up. And exhale, hinge. This has so much tighter. Oh goodness. Breathing it here. And then release that. Good. Take it to shoelace. So left foot to that right corner. Reach our right arm around. Left hand behind. And deeper twist this time. So now that glute is involved. Breathing in this twist. And bring us back to center, twist it towards the inside. And then bring this back to center. Good. Shake that out. Have your blocks close. Let's see, to this side. So to the right side, because we're going to bring our right leg up onto the chair. So put your right leg to the chair. Take your left foot out off to the side. So we'll go into our little pigeon and warriors. So getting yourself ready right here. Twisting that, getting that hip ready. And then beginning to stand it, sit it up nice and tall. So lengthen up through our arms. And as we've got those arms tall, we're going to add a little bit more different. We're going to add something different. Again, I don't know, words are hard for me today. Take our arms and then go ahead and clasp them, either grabbing behind your chair or clasp them behind your back. I know it might be awkward because you're sitting weird on the chair. So however you can get those arms behind you to open the shoulders and chest. And then go ahead and release that, shake that out. Sweep our arms up again, and let's drop that left hand to the left thigh. Reach that right arm over. So you can, on this one, you can put your right or your left hand wherever you want, just not on your kneecap. So not putting that on any pressure on the knee. Good, let's windmill that right arm to the chair. Lengthen through the left arm. So lengthening up from that pointer finger, left pointer finger, all the way down to the edge of your foot, or whatever is the far edge, your big toe or your heel, depending on where your ankle is. Where your ankle's facing. And then go ahead and release that. Let's turn in. So we'll go into modified pigeon. But while we're here, again, we're not going to lift our arms up. We're going to take your arms behind you, clasp those arms again. So open this. And now with the support, that pigeon support, you might be even able to get a deeper back bend with those arms behind you. Or you might be right here. That's okay. So wherever you can go with this. And then you can release those arms. Sweep our arms up and lengthen up through our fingers. So reach up through this. And then we're going to hinge forward. So go ahead and take yourself down and forward, and hands can be on a chair. You can be leaning forward here, or that's why we have the blocks over here if you want to use your blocks for this pigeon. So it can be supported pigeon right there. So whatever is working for you today. Beginning to breathe deep. And we're going to bring ourselves up. All the way up. Good. And face back to the center. Let's take our right foot off to the side so that we get into warrior two. Center. So we've got our warrior two legs right here. Let's lengthen out through our arms now. So we've got our full warrior two, supported warrior two, proud warrior. Relax your face. Really lengthen through our arms. Strong legs. Let's do peaceful warrior. So go ahead and drop that left hand to the back of the left thigh, right palm up, and peaceful warrior. Reaching through this. And then we're going to take ourselves to side angle pose. So taking that right arm to the right thigh. If you want to go lower in your side angle, then you can grab your block and you can take your hand down here or lower that block and take it down here. So it's up to you. If you're like, this is getting easy, maybe try and go a little further in the support of the blocks. So maybe taking it down a little bit more. So again, it's up to you. And we're going to lengthen through that left arm. Holding here in that side angle, strong side angle, and breathe. And then lengthen back up, warrior two. And release that. Good. Let's take this to the other side. Put your blocks over here. Go when we do that pigeon. Give our left leg the chair. Our right leg out to the side. Finding that neutral position for the ankle and foot. Twisting that, getting yourself ready. Let's reach up through our arms, lengthen up through this. And then reach our arms behind us. So clasp those hands or reach for the back of your chair. Open up that chest, open up those shoulders. And breathe. Good, release that. Sweep our arms up. Let's go ahead and drop our left hand to the left side of the chair and reach. Reach over, reach over. Breathe. Good, and windmill this right arm to the back of the right thigh or the side. Just remember, not the knee. And reach over with the left arm. And then take this down. Let's go ahead and turn it to our supported pigeon. Bringing it, squaring our hips towards the chair. Back toe is popped. And then let's reach our hands behind us again. Clasp those hands, open that up. Lots of chest opening, lots of shoulder opening here. And then go ahead and bend those elbows, release that. Reach our arms up, lengthen up through this. Just like that, bend, and let's hinge this forward. So take this down. And your hands can be on the chair. You fold it forward, or you can fold all the way forward. Whatever your body is letting you go today. Remember, comfortably uncomfortable. But if there's pain, no pain. But uncomfortable, yes. Breathing it here. And then bring ourselves up. Let's take our left foot off to the side. Find our warrior two legs for the left side. Bring up our warrior two arms. Finding that full warrior two, really strong. Feet are pressed into the floor. Face is relaxed. Everything else is strong here. Holding this, holding this. Let's go peaceful warrior on this side. So drop our right hand to the back of our right thigh. Left palm up and peaceful warrior reach. And then from here, take it to side angle pose. Taking this to the side and bring this over. Again, if you worked on it on the other side, maybe work on it on this side if you can go a little bit lower with this. Breathe in this. And then bring ourselves back up, warrior two. Reach through this. And then go ahead and release that. Good, legs stay wide. Take our blocks to the inside of each foot. Bring this forward. Let's keep those hips open so that we keep hip opening. And let's do a little bit more chest opening. So we've got our hands on our blocks. Let's press into our right block and let's twist this up. So take it up, breathe it here. And thinking about that right elbow to the inside of that right knee. Breathe it deep. Good. And then let's switch sides. Take our left hand to the block, left elbow to the inside of the left knee, and let's twist upright. Good, bring this back to center. Forward fold here. Pressing through our feet, pressing our hands into the floor. We're gonna lift our glutes up off the chair so that we are in a wide leg standing forward fold. So when you're ready, pressing ourselves up, wide leg forward fold. That means our toes just went forward now. So toes are facing to the front. Relax that head and neck. Legs are wide. Hold this here. You can even heel toe it out if you want to make it wider. You just have those blocks for support right here as well. Keep our feet pressed into the floor. Our toes are facing the front. Walk your blocks out so that you're imagining that you are like a table. So your back is flat. Feet are pressed into the floor. And you might need to be up on the tippy toes of your fingers. That's okay. The back is flat, keeping it right there. Breathing, breathing. And then walking those blocks back close to you. Release the hands from the blocks, take them right to your hip flexors, and then slowly bring yourself up. Good. Let's put the chair right off to the side, or not off to the side, just right there. We're going to use it. So let's go ahead and take our right foot up onto the chair, left foot behind us, left heel pressed into the floor, and let's go ahead and hinge this forward. So good hip hinge right here, good hip opener. You can take that arm, the shoulder down to the knee if you want, if that works. If you want a block there, you can use a block here as well. Just opening that hip, keeping that left heel pressed to get that left calf stretch. And then let's go ahead and shift our weight back, press that right heel, hamstring stretch. Hold this here, breathe. And then release that. Good. Switch sides. So let's take our left leg up, hinge forward, Right heel stays into the floor. Shift the weight and then take our left elbow or left shoulder to the inside of that left leg if it's available to you, if you can do that. So stretching through that, stretching and opening that hip, getting that calf stretch on the other side, so on the right calf. Very good. This one stretches a ton of stuff. Gets a lot of stuff done here. Remembering to breathe. It's easy when there's a lot of tightness to hold that breath, but the breathing helps loosen everything up, open everything up. And then let's go ahead and shift the weight back, press that heel into the chair, stretch through the hamstring. Good, let's release that. Walk close to the chair. Let's go ahead and have our hands on the seat of the chair. And have those, you can walk the hands to the back of the seat of the chair or have them right here. But you want them far enough away, you want yourself far enough away from the chair that you have that nice tabletop right here. You've got that nice tabletop, and if you can, coming onto those elbows right here. So our feet are flat into the floor, pressed into that, elbows are onto the chair. And then let's go ahead and lift our right leg up. So lift that up, flex through that foot. With holding this right here, we're going to walk those hands up, and then back down and down. Take this up, and back down to the elbow, back down to the elbow. Take that up, and down, down. One more time, press up, and take this down and down. Good, release that right leg, and you can relax it here into a fold. Relax the head and neck. Maybe nod it, just relax that. If you want, you can also dangle those arms, so just not moving that body too much away from the chair. And let's go ahead and bring those arms back to the chair, elbows back to that chair. Pressing our feet into the floor, let's lift our left leg this time. So then lift that left leg, flex through the foot, hold this here. And let's get those arms in. So let's press it up and up, back, down and down. Press up and up, down and down. Press up and up, down and down. Press up and up, down and down. Let's do one more. Go ahead and press it up and up and down and down. Hold it here and bring that leg in, forward fold, relax that head and neck, nod that head, shake that head. Good. Very nice. And then go ahead and slowly roll this up, one vertebrae at a time. Roll our shoulders down and back. Good. Take that chair. You can place it off to the side a little. We're still going to use it, but we're going to go down onto the floor. We're going to do a little bit of core work. So we're going to do some boat pose and some bridge, and then we'll go into our shoulder stand. So coming down, first part of our boat pose, sitting it up tall, taking our hands behind our knees, behind our thighs, and leaning it back. So our feet are flexed. We're holding our legs, shoulders down and back, and our chest is open. So we're right here like this, holding this here. So this is our first boat. So inhale here and exhale it. This is for our core. Inhale here and exhale. Good. Now we bring this back to center. Now we're going to do that same thing without the arms holding our legs. So we're going to lean this back, lengthen through our arms. So now we're making it a little bit harder. So reaching through that. It's really easy to want to round this. Think about opening, keeping that open, and reach. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Good. And you can rest it just a moment. You can release those feet. Now we're going to do single leg. So if the single leg isn't working for you, then go right to the double leg. So lifting it up tall, let's lengthen back, reach through our arms and lift one leg. Hold this here and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale And exhale. Release that leg and bring this forward. Relax it for a moment. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So leaning it back, finding our boat pose, feet are flexed, reaching through our arms, lengthening, lift our left leg up. So lifting the other leg, inhale here. And exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. Good, release that. Cross our legs, simple cross leg. Sit this up, hinge this forward. And we're going to do one final boat, and it's going to be, if you can, if it's available, we're going to try and lift both of our legs up, both of our feet up. If you can't do that, that's fine. Again, we're just starting with this boat, and we've done a lot of them already. So sit this up tall, leaning it back, getting ready into our regular boat. Lengthen through our arms, lengthen through those fingers, shoulders down and back. And if you are ready, you can lift those legs up. So this is your balance too. Hamstrings, hip flexors, quadriceps, core. Holding it here, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Very nice. Simple cross leg, hinge it forward. Oh, feels good. Good, and then release that. Very nice. All right, let's go to the chair. Grab one of your blocks. Take your legs up onto the chair. And let's go into our shoulder stand. Take this down. Legs are up on the chair. Block goes on the sacrum, or below the sacrum. Underneath the sacrum. So block is underneath you. Let's have our palms facing up so our shoulders are rotated open. You can even, if you want, like rotate them even more. So you get kind of an arch in your back. Might feel good for those shoulders because you've worked them a lot today. And then when we're ready, let's go ahead and bring our legs up into that nice shoulder stand. Right here, you can flex, point, do whatever you want to with those feet here. Just keeping our legs above our heart for this good inversion, good circulation pose. If you want to plow it over, you can do that too. Keep those legs up. Breathe. Good. Let's go ahead and release one leg. Release the other leg. Let yourself rest here for a moment. Take your palms, press them down. So now we're rotating the shoulders inwards. And one more shoulder stand. So let's lift legs up. Last shoulder stand of the day. And hold this. Keep our feet flexed. Imagining that you can balance somebody up on your feet. So your feet are making a platform. Breathe this here. And let's go ahead and release one leg, release the other leg. Very nice. You take that block out from underneath the sacrum, from underneath you, and you can push that chair away. Grab whatever you need for final relaxation. We're going to take ourselves nice and long on the mat. So let's lengthen through our legs towards one end of the room and lengthen through those arms towards the other end of the room. Reach through this. Maybe rotate the wrists or rotate the ankles or the feet. Maybe point those toes, flex those feet, that low back, that rib cage, still lifted up off the floor. Imagine that body is light, lifting, floating. that breath is deeply into those lungs. You're inhaling and exhaling here, really, really lengthening. Take one deep inhale and let all that air out and begin to deflate and sink into the floor. Let those feet open, arms open, melt into the floor. Relax everything here. Put the eye pillow over your eyes. You've got it. Blankets, whatever you need. So beginning to quiet everything. Relaxing everything. You're taking a body scan here, scanning from your toes to the top of your head, out to those arms. And recognizing if you're feeling any tightness, any soreness, or maybe things have smoothed out since we started today. So just recognizing the changes that have gone on in your body. Maybe you're feeling all warmed up now, feeling good. So allow yourself these next few moments, relax that jaw, let that jaw just naturally, heavily fall back. Relax the base, chest, arms, belly, pelvis, hips, thighs, quads, knees, calves, feet, relax. Staying relaxed. We need to bend our knees. And then maybe tuck that tailbone under, low back can be pressed into the floor. And then let's go ahead and drop both of our knees over to the side, over your most comfortable side. And then roll yourself onto your side into the fetal position. Okay, sleep. Breathing it here. And slowly begin to press yourself up. Find yourself in a seated position. And sitting up tall, head lifting towards the ceiling. Let's sweep our arms up big. Bring our palms together, and then let's go to bring our hands down to heart, eyes, follow our fingers, take our chin to chest. Lift head center, take fingers to forehead. As we leave today, let us think thoughts of truth. Taking our fingers to lips. As we leave today, let us speak words of love. Taking hands to heart. As we leave today, let our lives be a light of truth, a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing we have not been given the spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and a sound and peaceful mind. Inhale deeply. And big cleansing exhale. And namaste.